Hi, I'm Laura Bartow from Studio One Stampers. I want to welcome you to week 9 in my series of the 12 weeks of Christmas. Today I'm going to show you how to make this fabulous guy greeting journal. We can't forget all the men on our list. It features the guy greeting stamp set as well as the cable knit embossing folder and also the Warmth and Cheer Designer Series pattern stack with all these great patterns, 48 in all. Well, let's get started. I just love this journal. It's going to be on all my gift lists for all the men in my family. Look at this fabulous detail on this cable knit background, and of course I love the classic car. This stamp set is called Guy Greetings. It's got all these fabulous kind of old world images that you can mix and match for all kinds of holidays. The first thing I want to show you is the cable knit embossing folder. I've run this piece of smoky slate through there, and I want to tell you that when you do these super thick embossing folders, you want to make sure that you just use a plate on the top and the platform on the bottom, not a plate underneath. So let me show you then how to go ahead and get this stamped. So I've got the images of these great little hats. I'm using black Memento ink, and because this is photopolymer, I can see exactly where I'm stamping my images, and I can line them up really, really nicely, very easily to get this sort of background patterned paper kind of look for my card, or for my journal, I should say. All right, so there, I've got that all stamped. Wasn't that quick? I want to show you a cute way to make this flag on the bottom. So I'm going to cut up the center, and then I'm going to cut right to where I've cut, and then my two sides will be nice and even. So there we go. That's my flag. Perfect. So that's ready to go on the journal. The next thing I want to show you is how to do the watercoloring on the classic car. I'm going to again use Memento ink. Some folks don't like that, but it seems to work great for me. I've got two images here on my stamp block, and you can see I've got them positioned so that I don't have to stamp twice, and they're perfectly lined up. So I'm ready to go with that. I'm going to just drop that image right here. Hold it down for a moment. I want a nice clean image. Ah, beautiful. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my aqua painter to do all my coloring. I'm going to start with my lightest color, which is Pool Party. Pick up a little bit of that Pool Party, and I'm just doing the windows. So I just want to kind of add a little to the windows. Then the next color I'm going to add, this is cherry. It's yellow. Anyway, here we go. We're just going to add that here into this light. Crushed curry, that's what it is. I knew it would come to me eventually. So I'm adding a little bit of that. Clean this off. Now I'm into smoky slate. I'm just going to do this bottom area here. And it's okay that it's got a little bit of yellow. That makes it a little bit even more interesting than just one flat color. So I've just done this little wash so that my car is not floating. It's got actually something to stand on. And then I'm going to go right into the old olive ink, and I'm going to do just the details on the edges, things that I want to be really dark. So the lines here, I love that they tell me exactly where to put the dark colors. So here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and leave some white areas, not really coloring everything in, some highlights on there, and there we go. I'll add a little bit of more smoky slate on this fender here, or this bumper here, just to make it look a little greener. So there we go. That's all the coloring I need to do. I'm going to layer that with a piece of cherry cobbler behind it. I'm going to layer this on my journal. So here's my journal. Here's my large piece of cherry cobbler. I'll have all the dimensions for you as well. So I'll put that together. This is the Warmth and Cheer Designer Series paper. Lots of great plaids and things in there. And then just pop this right on here. I'm going to use my Tombow glue to put it all together. And here we are with the finished journal. There we go.